Ooh! I am a genius! I forgot to set up Stream Warrior. What's the thing? Do. Okay, okay, there we go. Oh, what a genius I am. Alright, I don't know what on earth we want to do today. Because, of course, I don't. I'm just gonna... yeah, I did actually abandon this at the bottom of the lake, by the way. Oh yeah, this thing made a mess. This thing is... Yes. We were last time... Ooh. Ah, this is clearly the first time I've played since I refreshed the shader cache. We were last time doing some forestry in the video. Hello, Ian Roberts. But I think what we should do today is... Why do these wheels look so narrow all of a sudden? What we need to do today, I think, is we'll finish the bale wrapping. Come on. Be nice to me, Mikhail. There we go. Hello, Ian Roberts, and Tommy, and Matthew, and Witchy, and Foxtrot. I think the wrapping sound has been taken. Oh my god, that's ridiculously loud. Why is that so loud? How am I doing? I am doing well, thank you very much for asking. Right, let's get this spin around. Hello, the other day from Jess's. How you doing today, Jess's? Come on. Come on. You behave now. Please. Maybe. Perhaps. Yes! Little Venus and Craig. You don't like the music that I'm playing at the moment. Deal with it, because I like it. Now that I stream to Twitch, you get a notification. You get a notification when I go live, as opposed to an hour late. Well, I guess that's an advantage. It's a good reason to follow me on Twitch, actually, isn't it? Just like even just for the notifications. So of course we are using pink wrap on these bales. I know that we're not using the pink tractor, but we'll get to that in time. You need to sort out the baler as well. How's she going? She's going well, Shane. Thank you very much for asking. That my hair there, is that's something behind me. What is that? Oh, it's a cardboard box. So, yeah, I'm streaming. I do have the buck rake from the mod hunt that came out today. Twitch's kappa is better than YouTube's kappa. I will give it that. Because YouTube's kappa is hilariously bad. Assuming it still works. Hang on. Yeah, YouTube's kappa is ridiculous. There's bad, and then there's YouTube's kappa. It's like they clearly knew kappa was a joke on Twitch and decided to try and copy it, but they don't get the whole point. How's the bat making going? Any tips for somebody who wants to try it? Be very, very patient. Don't expect immediate results. As for how it's going, I've been kind of taking a break for a little while. I'm gonna try and get back into it in the coming days. But I've been playing Forza quite a lot. I did an endurance race last night in Forza that took me the better part of 2 hours. I was on TeamSpeak with the guys and I said, oh, I'm gonna start a race. It's a nice endurance race, 29 laps of Le Mans in the Porsche 919. 2 hours later, okay, I finished the race. That was a bad idea. I mean, how was I supposed to know that you literally have to pit every 5 laps for fuel, else you run out. And there was a point where I ended up rolling into the pits in 6th gear with no revs. Just hoping that I could get it into the pit lane. Am I streaming on Twitch? I am dual streaming underused. You couldn't be bothered making an account. Yeah. The way YouTube is going, I'm kind of hoping Twitch does well, to be quite honest, because YouTube is just demonetizing everything now. Yesterday's video got bopped. Not suitable for advertisers. Which is just... It's not even disheartening, it genuinely makes me angry. What specs am I running? Like computer specs? That I can show you because I can use Nightbot through. I can use Nightbot through YouTube. This command should work. In theory, there we go. That's my computer specs because I can't remember them off the top of my head. The Upton video yesterday got bopped for not suitable for most advertisers. You always wonder, well, now you know. I'm assuming YouTube chat is coming through on Twitch, by the way, Ian. If it's not, let me know. Because yesterday it was an issue. It should be kind of appearing as me saying this stuff, but I'm obviously not typing in Twitch. YouTube has gone quicker, yeah. It's gone to the point where YouTube is dying quickly. YouTube can see Twitch, but can Twitch see YouTube? Hello, happy TNT gamer. I suppose if Twitch can't see YouTube, then you can just see the chat on screen. Which I guess works. Come on, there we go. Almost done wrapping these bales, you'll be glad to hear. I am very seriously considering getting a different bale wrapper because these animations are really slow. Like, insanely slow to the point where they're a bit annoying. I'm able to walk it. I was able to walk yesterday. I was walking around yesterday with no aids and no crutches. I'm able to do the same today, so it's not. I'm not confident on it yet. I do have an ankle brace on, which actually, just looking at it now, it needs to be pulled up slightly. I do have an ankle brace on that's kind of stabilizing it. And I'm not confident enough to use the pedals yet on my wheel. But I'm confident enough to put weight on it to walk. Granted, I'm using a really weird way of walking at the moment, just to keep weight off as much as I can. But I can walk. Did I go to hospital? No. It's an off-the-shelf ankle brace. Because my ankle's starting to heal now. If it gets really, really bad again, and there's no swelling, and I'm completely confused as to what it is, then yeah, I'll go to the hospital, or go to the doctor at least. I was wondering how long before somebody would make a joke out of the title. Landy and Chris were in TeamSpeak earlier, just before the stream, and I told them what the title was, and they both had a good bit of a laugh. YouTube should give up on streams and just keep to videos. It's the videos that keep getting demonetized, Foxtrot. That's the issue. Is like being blunt, a lot of small channels like me and like Landy, even though Landy's got so many more subs than me, we kind of rely on the ad rev from YouTube, and YouTube's not giving it to us anymore, essentially, at times. Hello, Pedro. I was wondering how long it'd take for you to show up. I did get the new fast track that you sent me. I couldn't find the spraying attachment you sent me the other day, but I'm sure I'll go through my mods folder at some point tonight, because I've got way too many mods and a lot of duplicates, which makes it quite hard to find things, believe it or not. You only just noticed I was streaming? Pedro, you should have known it was my streamy time. Why else would I be in Farm Sim in the middle of the day? I'm a little bit stuck here. Have I shown the updated version? Not yet. Bought it off camera just before the stream, making a video. That's true. I sound like I'm in a good mood. I kind of am. I'm frustrated with YouTube being YouTube and screwing over the people who actually, you know, make YouTube money, but that's not gonna affect my overall mood. There we go. Totally legit farming. Hello, Evo. Hope I'm well. I am well. Thank you very much for the hope, I guess. Let's get this hooked up. There we go. Now we just have to wait for 5 minutes for this to happen. So while we're doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the shop. This is Pedro. I can't use that. Hey, Night's Life. How's the ankle? Getting better. I can't use. I've got a reskin thing. You absolute kid. Well, yeah, I probably should have looked at it then, shouldn't I? When am I going to stop with all the pink stuff? The end of the month, Keelan. So you'll have to deal with it until then. And if you don't want to deal with it, you don't have to watch. But even then, I will be using quite a lot of pink stuff. Have I edited this wrapper? No. This is from Facebook. I'll be fine just zoom out. Well, I can use the pink stuff instead, Pedro. It's not exactly a big deal. Yeah, yes, this is... That's how the T-Dub does bailing, yes. Come on. Get the thingy into the thingy. I can reskin the thing tonight and just change the number plate to be something that's not offensive. You absolute git. I'm gonna have to take a screenshot of that after the stream to show Sim. By the way, what do you think of my baler? The pink baler. I'm actually going to sell the JCB just so that I don't forget to... Or I don't accidentally show it. I suppose is the better way of putting it. So that's only being sold temporarily. It'll be bought back when I'm able to change the Ford to pink and white. Probably, but I don't really want to change the Ford. I like it in blue. I mean, it'd be fairly easy to change depending on... Didn't I break the baler? No, I figured out what the issue was. It was a weird, bizarre conflict that lasted about 10 minutes yesterday. It actually does work. It was just my keyboard being a wonk. And deciding to... No, you don't need this. You don't need the button that unloads things from the baler. Right, let's find something to do with these guys. I'm not going to do more forestry because nobody likes forestry despite how many people ask for it constantly. So we're not doing any more forestry. Possibly ever. Hello, Bobcat. How am I? I'm good. Let's see what can be done on the map overview. Not a whole lot. Field 24 can be fertilized. So, now we can just use a sprayer for that. Where is Field 24? Do I know anything new about Upton? All I know is that Lancy is continuously playing map tennis with giants with it. That's all the information I really have. Is Lancy's fixing the problems and giants are finding new ones. Hello, Kian. Too much forestry to waste my time. Well, the thing is that nobody watches the forestry. Because that's what I did yesterday, and next to nobody watched the video, so... You know, I've kind of come to the conclusion that it's not worth doing. Which kind of means like I have to get rid of my nice forestry mods and stuff. If I do decide to just quit it completely. But, I mean, if nobody's going to watch the videos, then what's the point of me doing them? Does that still work? It does, but I'm kind of frustrated by several things today, so... Not in the best of moods. Let's get this on. Oh, it was unfolding, it's just the animation slow. You watched it? You're one of the very few that did, Bobcat. And chat, the emojis don't appear. They do, kind of. Hello, sleeping man, Dakota. You're working. I'm sorry, Dakota. Ah. Oh, my ankles decided to start acting up again. Poor Dave. I'll get over it. It's just YouTube being YouTube and screwing over people again. Which is ridiculous. In fact, the fact that YouTube's screwing me over is why I've started dual streaming again. It's bluntly to get Twitch going, so that if and when YouTube does finally go down the drain, I can swap over to Twitch somewhat seamlessly. So do follow me on there, and feel free to watch the streams on there as well. Because I think I need people to watch this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need people to watch the streams so that I can apply for Twitch affiliate and get some nice Twitch things going. That's kind of beside the point. Hello, VF. How are you doing today? Is it just me, or do these spray nozzles look a bit wonked? Do they look like they're... They look like they're kind of spraying inconsistently, which is a bit weird. Either that or the animation is looped really, really quickly and it's kind of broken. How do you do the streaming thing on Discord? Where it says what you're streaming in a purple circle? That is Twitch integration. So because I'm on Twitch, I'm technically on Twitch. How did I lower the arms? I pressed V. So you can raise them up and lower them down by pressing V. Hello, 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 Fahy, you smelly git. I'll have a picture to send you after the stream, Mr. Fahy. Pedro did something nasty to the JCB he sent me. Is that only for when I stream on Twitch? Yes. Alright, let's get this folded up. That's, I think, all the fertilization done now. Field 3... Ah, Field 3 needs fertilizing, and that's it. So let's just get lazy and teleport into Field 3. Does it mean the JCB can't be used in videos? Not at the number... yeah, the number plates, Faye. It can't be used at the moment. Because Pedro did something mean. He put number plates on that I can't use in videos. But that's a 3-minute fix. At most. I just need to reskin the number plates slightly. Which I should have expected and I should have checked. This is what I get for not checking things before I start using them, because I actually trust Pedro. Non-PG number plates. Yeah. I should have expected it from Pedro, to be completely honest. Imagine if I'd missed it. I did miss it. I opened it up on stream and very quickly had to move. What you do now? The number plates, Pedro. The number plates. Which I should have expected. I really should have. Nice sprayer. This is a very nice sprayer, actually. It's from the, what was it? The Modern Classics from the mod... Is this going to be a single pass up here? Kind of, not really, maybe. Yes, it is. Oh my god. Although I don't think I've got enough fertilizer left to do the rest of this field. Hello, Gamer Clan Blaze. Yeah, I really do like this sprayer. As weird as it looks, I do like it. Is there a way into that shed from that? No, there isn't. Nuts. I'm going to have to take the really long way into that yard just to refill on fertilizer a small bit. Because I don't think I've got enough left in this to... Oh, I might. I should, actually. Have I adjusted the daily cost? I have not, actually. But I've got plans to use lots of silage for BGA stuff on this map, so I don't think the daily cost actually matters. I'm not like Landy where I'll just put stuff outside the map that makes money constantly for the sake of YouTube, but I will figure out ways to make money quickly and consistently. BGA is one of them. Been busy with exams and girls. You sound like Eddie, Louis. You sound like Eddie. Hello, Delta. How are you doing today? Hey, this is just about enough to cover the field. Wonderful. So that's all the fertilization done. That's the earth to maintain the spray area to drop. I don't know. It seems pretty okay to me. Actually, what is the upkeep cost? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's gonna have to go down by a decimal point at least. How's my foot? My foot is still there. Acting up a bit today, but by and large, it's kind of mostly started behaving. What I want to do, actually, is very quickly just move the giant pile of manure that I created. And I'm going to use the agro giraffe. Still there is definitely good. The dull pain, not so much, but that's just something I've got to deal with. So why is this not picking up some of the manure? But just tilted slightly forwards or upwards, I guess. This is the cave tractor, by the way. 31225 spells out cave. Or cabby. Cabbe, I guess, as well. Lord, too much. This is woo. Possibly gonna take a while, actually. So maybe I shouldn't do this, or maybe I should. Actually, I've got an idea. Let's stop that there, and we'll grab. This is done now, so we can unload this. I've got a better idea. You can sit there, you can turn off. Where is it? The Manitou. You've been listening to Man's Not Hot on repeat for like 15 minutes. Louis, you have an issue. Where's the blooming way out of here? Here it is. Yeah, chat is very quiet. Has been for a little while. And I have noticed that there tends to be fewer people in here when I'm playing Upton than there are when I'm playing West Coast. Which is kind of expected. I mean, West Coast is the powerhouse of mapping at the moment. Your mate knows the lyrics off by heart. That's kind of sad, actually. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this over to the shop, which isn't too far away. You think you're gonna do pop-ups? Have fun. Have fun with that. Yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy in telehandlers. Do I have anything big? There's a hydro giraffe for this thing, which is kind of pointless because it's smaller than the. Default one, 4500, 3500, 3000, 4000, 4000, 3500, 3500, 3500. Yeah, the default for this is going to be the best. Has anyone tried the Fast Track 155 on models? That. Yeah, that's an auger wagon. You need the wood chips to make cardboard boxes. Do some farming, Dagnab. I'm doing farming. Most of what I can do right now is just moving things around. You're downloading the Fast Track 155 Auger Wagon from Motoster. It is literally an Auger Wagon. I downloaded it when it came out. And it is literally an Auger Wagon that somebody has packaged up to be a Fast Track. In fact, if I get... just gonna open up Creative Money real quick. It is... this Auger Wagon, the Metaltech PP20. Hello, Carl. It is a good Auger Wagon. Except it has no wheels. And it doesn't actually function in game because whoever made it clearly in GE just download the make mod from game. Didn't bother editing the XMLs to actually get it to work. Because fun fact, if you make a mod from game, you do have to edit the XMLs. You like Rosewood, but it's basically an FS15 map. It was intended for FS15, I believe. If it's the same map I'm thinking of. But it got delayed and there was issues getting converted. I mean, of the two quote-unquote British maps that went up on the mod hub this week, it's the better one. But it is taking on, you know, Sussex... Is it Sussex Farm? Which, if it was kind of claimed to be an American map, would probably actually be quite good. You like the hashtag on the back of this? Yeah, that was something I threw on because I realized I could do it. It's not actually correct though, because if I go to the back here and turn on a light, you can kind of very, very lightly see innovation shining through. It's the Horse Titan 34. Oh, it is the Horse Titan 34, isn't it? Yeah, I heard about the issue with multi-terrain. You never get this. That's how Sim did it as well. He did the exact same thing as me. With the Manitou he tweaked. And if I do the same edit, because I think I remember what he did to the one Landy has. The back of it will read, "Screw you, Sim, I got this." Because of course it will. So almost done with moving this manure, and then we'll have to figure out something else to do. Possibly fast forwarding time a bit. Because there is no, as far as I can think of, work that needs to be done straight away. Did I see the old combine that's in Platinum today? I have not been keeping up with those fact sheets at all. See it, Elda? Enjoy work. Or endure work, I suppose. Yeah, I tend not to keep up with the fact sheets because honestly they're very, very boring. There's nothing exciting about them pretty much ever. And, well, they're great advertising, it just doesn't interest me at all. Yeah, it's a bison, which is kind of weirdly an Eastern European combine being brought in for the South American expansion. You know, it's a Soviet-era combine. So it kind of... It doesn't make too much sense for that to be in South America, if I'm being honest. Are the tip calls working on this, I wonder? Right, let's find some actual farming to do. It may well be some harvesting. In fact, I think it will be. Let's turn off creative money, see if we can buy another field. Because there's a field back here. Ooh, this would be nice for silage. 98,000. Screw it. Creative money on. Let's buy this field. Creative money off. We'll grab the New Holland. And that's field 44. Bada boom. Cheat? Yep, exactly, Pedro. Unfold this while I grab the Puma. And actually the... yes. Trader with the silage side should be down here as well. We'll teleport that up to field 44 as well, just for ease, and then we'll drive it around. Kind of annoyed that this didn't work with the wood chipper, but what are you gonna do? So we'll teleport this down to here. And we'll hopefully get it working on follow me in a moment. Yeah, no nearby trail, that's fine. Unfold pipe first, oh yes. Hello, Jack. Right, that should be good enough to get follow me. No. Come on. I am desperately trying to get some farming going. And it's just not agreeing at all. Still no. Come on. Nope, follow me just doesn't want to work at the moment. Okay, let's create a path for it to follow. So that, it should be able to follow that path. Yes. A 5.5 meter offset to the left should mean that it gets through here with no problems. Yes, mostly 6.5 meters, fine. You just saw the title. As if you thought I'd have a sane title, Louis. Like, if you thought I was going to have a sane, logical title, then you're sadly mistaken. I don't know how I expect to get around to... yeah, the tractor's got stuck now. Probably gonna get stuck again at some point soon, but I'm hoping it doesn't. You worry about me. You shouldn't. Considering I literally said on TeamSpeak last night I was considering doing a title like that. Yeah, there's me being weird, and then there's me just making a pun out of the title. And realistically, that title is just a pun. You need to come on TeamSpeak tonight. Yeah, you miss all the fun on TeamSpeak, dude. Landy Sim and I, just before I started up, were watching 5th Gear. And they're probably actually still watching it. They found that 5th Gear doing a live stream of like their season, the first season, so they've been watching that all day. Which kind of shows the well, what happens in TeamSpeak a lot of the time. It's like, hey, here's a stream of some car stuff. Here's some machinery. Let's look at the machinery for 3 hours. You're living roads and listening to your boy Shaq. Oh, good lord. You have no shame, Louis. But I've just realized I'm gonna have to run in a second for like probably about 2 minutes. So once we get the trailer filled up. Saw a nice Aston Martin today. It was probably a DB9. Is that as full as it gets? 34696? Nope. It's just too far away. There you go. I'll be back in a moment. So until I come back, just enjoy the BRB screen. I am back. Sorry about the short interruption. This is still courseplay. I thought I'd broken something. I thought I broke something, but it was only courseplay. Ooh! That's the link path. There is no fast way to the BGA. How did I... I have actually got the trailer properly stuck. I don't know how I did that, but I did. Just gonna move my mic a bit. There we go. I'll move it back a bit there. I enjoy how many of the emotes just break on my side here. They're working on screen and they're working on YouTube, but they're not working actually on my chat window for restream, where I can see both chats at once, which is really nice actually. Are you causing trouble again? I expect Pedro to cause trouble, but you shouldn't be causing trouble, Fahy. Hello, Dusty Dave. Dusty Dave. You see his banner. Pedro, you usually cause more trouble than Fahy ever does. Why are there... Did I abandon a field of square bales? I need to really go around this map at some point tonight and have a look at things. Oh, 2 fields of square bales. Brilliant. I truly am a moron. That's a dirty lie. Should I get out Exhibit A again, Pedro? The fast track. Because that's just you causing trouble. Or Exhibit B, the fact that when I opened up Farm Sim you spammed me with the word spam in revenge for me doing the exact same thing to you. Oh. Lies. You sure about that, Pedro? Get it, fast track, it's all PG if it's not mentioned on stream. I disagree. I did, by the way, download the butt rake. Butt rake? Yes, you can rake your butt now in Farm Sim. I downloaded Peter J's Buck Rake, which I know is from FS13. Was it FS13? Yeah. As I said, I'm modding, or EuroDZN made it originally, and Peter J converted it up and got it working to FS17 standards, as far as I'm aware. Worst thing said is manure. Totally. Totally. You... Yeah, it's clear you weren't in yacht last night, Louis. FS13 was a smaller one. I think it is the same buck rake though. I think it's the same base model, it's just been rescaled slightly. Because then our modding have this horrible habit of making things a bit too small. I'm gonna see if this way is actually faster to get back, by the way. And our modding have a habit of making things a bit small. You just end your stream, Deutsch? Very nice. Just realised your name is actually slightly misspelled. There should be an S before the C. Do you know what? I think this might actually be the faster way back. Because I think that right there is... Yeah, that's the field we're in. Granted, there is a little bit of a loop here. We gotta loop our way through, but this way is slightly faster, I think. Hello, Balaj. Now what I could do, what I want to do actually is I want to have a look at something that went up on the mod hub today. So I'm just going to stop up here and be cheeky. That's not what I want to look at. It should be in trucks, I think. Yes. The Man TGS pack went up today. And that's solidly 12,500. This is 13,500 solid. Okay. They've got the aggro truck as well. Interesting. Because these are the kind of trucks that you'd see fairly often in Ireland and the UK. Hello, Fred Kitching. How are you doing today? So let's get this back under Follow Me's control. Hopefully it remembers that it was supposed to do things. Yes, fantastic. Back into the harvester we go. Yes, just not in left-hand drive. Oh, are they left-hand drive? That's a bit of a shame. And I can't be bothered going into Blender and editing them all to be right-hand drive. So they're going to remain left-hand drive, and I'll just have to deal with the weirdness. Can I get this in by another, like, half meter? Or will that start causing problems? It's kind of okay. Yeah, I'll call that okay. As long as I don't need to turn to the left. Which I inevitably will. But after this headland, I should be good. Am I? I am good. Thank you very much for asking. Yeah, it's only causing minor issues. And I mean, I can lift up the trailer if I need to get under it, so that's kind of fine. You're away to do man things. Pedro's going to have a cup of coffee, then sleep. What am I up to tonight? Doing a silage harvest for some reason. Mainly because I couldn't figure out anything else to do. Follow Me mod's very useful. It is. And I could, in theory, courseplay this, but I don't trust courseplay enough to do it. Manpack was uploaded yesterday to the mod hub. Yes, it was. Did I say it was uploaded today? I just never... I was in a rush yesterday, so I didn't actually activate it yesterday. So that was the first time I actually had a look at it. It was today. There was a cultivator upload today that I did download, but I can't find it in the activation thing. I'm going to have to go through my mod folder at some point tonight and just get rid of stuff that I never use. So I'm going to have a lot of fun doing that. It's going to be a few hours of me just staring at the mod list in-game and being like, no, don't use that, 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 do use that, don't use that. Hello, Harry. G'day from Australia, g'day to Australia. How am I going to do this? Because I do need to do a turn here. Please behave, please behave, please behave, please behave, please behave, please behave. You're kind of behaving. That is an acceptable level of behave. It's at 84%. Of course, this is a big, long left-hand turn, so I'm having to drift it. You guys know my sense of time is usually screwed up in some way, shape, or form. 93%. 24. You gotta go soon, Adam? That's perfectly fine. Life does like getting in the way of people enjoying things, it seems. Woo. Oh, it's full. So let's get this over to the BGA, and we're going to take the what I think is the shorter route. I don't know if it actually is. But we'll take it anyway. Download a real clock mod from ModHub. I don't see the point of those, to be quite honest. Because if I want to know what time it is, I'll look over to my right. There's a screen there that always says the time on it. I've taken the wrong turn. If I'm really desperate and I can't look at the second screen, I got my phone in front of me. I can just, you know, press the home button and see that it's 5:58, which is the same time as my computer is showing. Thank goodness. I'd be really confused if they were an hour apart, and then I'd have no idea what time it was at all. The real clock mods I always find just kind of get in the way. You need it because you're limited on time. That's fine. I mean, that's a reason to use them. I think Landy uses it to kind of, in a way, show what country he's in, because it's always kind of funny watching the clock change depending on what country he's in. Hello, Timmy Reedy. How are you doing today? Let's get this into the BGA, and I'll need to remember where exactly the entrance is. There's a C-130 flying past. I'm sure if Landy was here, he'd correct me and say that's a C-5 Galaxy or something. Or some plane that I've never heard of, but is probably more correct than a C-130. Sorry for being late. You're not late. The stream's still going. You're only late if I'm on the end screen. Do I have the lights on this? No. There's a... I think the lights on this Richard Western are broken. Oh, they're not. One of them is just always on. I'm not entirely sure why. Does that mean it's full? Does anyone know of Ultra N without that screen thing in the window? Have you tried the one on FSUK, Pizza? Because I don't know what you mean by that screen thing. You don't like West Coast personally? It's like every map comes down to personal preference. What I'm going to do now, by the way, is I'm going to cheat a bit more money in. Because I want to get this done in a reasonably timely manner. I want to try out a new mod as well. So we're going to turn on creative money and have probably Fahi shout at me again. We're going to get the TGS aggro truck. 6x4, 6 Nokia, and we'll get an 18480 with added lights. In fact, we don't need to. We can... Hang on, we can turn off creative money because I only want this temporarily. Just turn off creative money. We'll release it. We'll do this legit. 646 Nokia and 18480. We'll lease that. And we will also lease in tippers, assuming I've got it turned on, which I think I do. Could use the Meyer Boss, but I would like to use... do I have it activated even? Apparently I don't. Okay, we'll use the Meyer Boss then. New, please. And in black. Release that. We'll tab through to the store where we've got a white truck and a black trailer. The trailer looks a bit missized, to be quite honest. Now I've got to try and line up with this thing, so this is going to be interesting. This is probably more of an American style trailer, I'll be honest. But it really does not seem to like this man truck. Wow. Or is it getting stuck on everything? Hello, Thomas. I think it was just getting stuck on stuff there, actually. Okay, that was the trailer. So that trailer's garbage. That kind of sucks because I was looking forward to trying that. So if that doesn't work, we can use. Or seeing as that doesn't work, we can use. I guess the Fleagle ass. One FSUK has a screen in the window. Fair enough. Why is this truck now stuck? What? Oh, what? Could it be the truck is the issue? Dal, you beat me to it. You do stuff like that, you're getting banned. That's a fast track to getting banned. Suppose I'll have to go down here at full speed again and see if it was the trucks that's the issue. Also for some... Can you seriously not turn off the beacons? The trailer I did have has a huge hitbox. The beacons on this won't go off. That's kind of dumb. What's going on there? The truck hit it twice. I think the truck is the issue, you know? Because it suddenly started acting up again. And now it's stuck again. That's concerning. No, we'll get rid of the trailer as well. We'll just use the tractor because it's gonna not break. I think that trailer's a bit of a... The truck's a bit of a hot mess, and that's genuinely disappointing because I was looking forward to it. Back to game of... Yeah! That's a real shame. That's actually made me sad. Because that looked like such a good pack. And for it to be such a disastrous mess is a real shame. Good TGS, access to the cab truck. I don't think I have one, Thomas. You can use the most. I was as well, Dal. Like, that was the truck I was looking forward to. I was looking forward to that pack, and it's a mess. Like, that's honestly as big a disappointment to me as the Massey pack was. Because it always sucks when you find a bad mod. It sucks more when you're looking forward to a mod. And you see it come out, and you... Oh, hang on. Where's my Xbox controller? My Xbox controller is doing shenanigans. Where is my Xbox controller? Where is it? Hang on. Now it's stuck the horn on for some reason. Where is it? I'm in control of none of this. In behind the chair. Hello, Cyber Redneck. Seeing as my Xbox controller has decided to make itself known that it's plugged in. I'm just gonna keep it on my desk so it doesn't go mental again. What's happening? My Xbox controller decided to take over the stream for a second. Equipment's looking pretty in pink. I'm genuinely surprised by how nice the case looks in pink. I'm gonna be honest. It has no right to look nice in this colour, but it does. Like, if Case changed their colour, their branding colour tomorrow to pink, I don't think anybody'd really mind. Because, I mean, if I bring it back up to full pink, that looks really nice. Like that, you know, there's nothing that looks wrong about it at all. And it's really unusual to say that when you're used to seeing something in a particular colour. Even if I tab over to it in a second. Oh, if I've broken... Follow me now. Kind of. Just need to get this moving so that follow me... Yeah. If I go over to the T7, I think it is. Yeah. This looks really nice and pink too. It kinda suits it. Tractors are meant to be green, grey or brown, to hide the dirt. The pink on the case is nice. Well, yeah, but I mean, they're also supposed to be basically engines with cabs on the back. And they've decided to start making them all aerodynamic looking and putting weird grooves in them for no reason. So I don't see any reason why they can't start painting tractors pink. Makes just as much sense as any other colour now. You know, Valtra have the thing where you can get your tractor color paint or tractor painted any color you want, so why not pink? Why not? Why is the case pushing the harvester? 6.5 offset seems to be the best option, seeing as it doesn't start pushing the bit of lag. Yeah, that happens from time to time. It's the joy of the internet. Has it fixed itself now, Deutsch? Not many country bumpkin farmers on a pig tractor. This is true. This is true. Hello, Simon. McCormick's a really hot pink. I suppose, yeah, that's true. McCormick do have quite a strong kind of pink colour to them. There is method to my madness here. What I'm doing is I'm getting Courseplay to move over to the right because I need to keep making right turns. streamed for like 5 minutes today, you give up because your Wi-Fi is too slow. That's what happens to most people who try and stream. Is they discover that they actually need quite powerful internet to be able to stream in the first place. Okay, let's try and get the tractor somewhat lined up here. This is a terrible idea to do in the middle of the field, wasn't it? Okay, there we go. There we go. It's somewhat lined up now. Because I just realized I can only do left turns, it's still going to be driving the crops. Oh, screw it. What do I think of the New Holland that runs on methane? It looks interesting for sure. I don't know if I'd like it, if I like it or not, or if I'd even trust it. The internet's so good for streaming. So is mine usually, but it's occasionally a bit unreliable. I'll put it that way. You can sometimes decide that no, I don't want to stream today, Dave. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to die on you. So unfortunately, you guys are just going to have to deal with the case driving through the crops constantly. Because there's no way for me to do this that doesn't involve a case driving through the crops. Of course, sometimes YouTube decides I can't stream, which is kind of why I'm doing the dual streams, is to get people used to having the Twitch available. Hello, Adam. New one that runs on nitromethane. There is no such thing as nitromethane. I've done enough science to know there is no such thing as nitromethane. And if there was, it would probably do absolutely nothing. Hello, GD. Hello, Ozzy. I want to do something real quick, actually, while Ozzy's there and while I see him. There we go. You won't get timed out again, Ozzy. You're from Lithuania, very cool. I think it's a shame that just on the note of you being from Lithuania, kind of has got me thinking about Eastern European stuff. It's a shame that so many of the Eastern European tractor mods are terrible. Is the new Big Bag mod good? No, that's the FSI one. That it looks absolutely atrocious. I was actually talking to Bull a bit about this in Landy's stream yesterday, and just the fact that it looks so bad, and the FSI team have such an inconsistent record. Because I'm not gonna say they're bad modders. It's amazing they do what they do, but they've got such an inconsistent record, and a record of causing lag, which, considering they're making a DLC, is very concerning to me. Is the map out yet? No. Lancey's having an argument with Giants again. Let's put it that way. He's been arguing with Giants again. But the FSI team, they're inconsistent at best, and at worst they just release bad mods. The LT Master, which is by them, which is what got them the DLC proposal and got them the DLC, is so overly detailed that it's not worth downloading, because as soon as you buy it on a map, you're getting 30 FPS at most, and that's your lot. The Fate Crawler, which seemingly has a lot less detail in it, for whatever reason, also causes lag. Landy ran into that issue, and that's a real shame because I actually wanted that tractor. The big bags, they're a letdown. I'll put it that way. They don't look very good. They look horrific. The modeling is okay-ish, but the texture work leaves pretty much everything to be desired. It's very flat, very plain, very uninteresting. You're not a fan of over-detailed equipment or maps? So what do you think of this map then, Cyber? Because this is a very highly detailed map. Much in the vein of Naveswell for FS15. And many maps from FS13 where it's very highly detailed and very... Nancy doesn't mind people saying this. Very dirty. It's a dirty map. But it's dirty in all the right ways. It looks... It's beautifully ugly. I've somehow managed to get the trailer stuck, by the way. There we go. Yeah, why would you not want detail? Oh, your laptop can't handle. That's kind of fine. Not keen on mud, but you love the mud. Yeah, the mud I think might be a bit overdone in places, but it's still a really good map. And you're on the West Coast. Adam, go to Bullet Bill's Facebook page. All the updates for West Coast will be on there. The latest update is there are 75,000 items that need fixing on the map. Don't expect it anytime soon. Don't expect it within the next month. Honestly, don't expect it before Christmas. There's a lot of work to do on Bill's side, and he's got a real life to deal with. It's gonna be a time sink for him, and it sucks that he's got to do so much. It kind of reinforces my decision not to bring Donetsk if and when it's done to consoles. Hello, Farmer Dan, by the way. Wondering if the Creative Mesh DLC is going to be worth it. I don't know. I'm playing with that idea in my mind as well, Ozzy. It's just paid mods. It's a glorified paid mod. Am I being serious about West Coast? Yeah, look at Bill's Facebook page. That's the newest update. There are 75,000 items with errors. And he's got to fix them all before it can come to console. So don't expect many updates for a while on West Coast from Bullet Bill. You don't like UK maps? That's perfectly... yeah, that's reasonable. I don't generally like Irish maps for Farm Sim, because I don't like the way a lot of them get made. Granted, I'm making one, but it's to suit my own personal preferences. So if, by the way, if and when I finish Donetsk, and it comes out and you don't like it, feel free to dislike it. Because, I honestly won't care. I'll have the map that I want. Welcome back, Pedro. Did you enjoy hammering the screwdriver? Because small roads, but they're realistic, Dutch. You'll hate my map if that's the case. County line or Upper Mississippi. Upper Mississippi is way too big. It's just... for me, it's... like... 2x maps are bordering on too big for me as is. And then to see... what is it, a 4x or 16x? That's just way too big for me. Thoughts on Rosewood? Looks quite good from what I've seen. I've heard there's an issue with multi-terrain angle, which is a bit of a shame. I'm kind of surprised that it passed testing with that kind of issue, but it looks like a good map. It looks like there's quite a lot of skill and knowledge gone into it. And like Deutsch is saying, please do feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. But only if you're enjoying. If you're not enjoying, leave a dislike and several hateful comments, because that'll totally damage my channel. Somebody's been doing that to Landy recently, or did it today. Left a dislike and then commented that he left a dislike. And Landy and I just had a laugh at it, because yeah, that's not how it works. Landy's actively encouraging this guy to just hate on him consistently. Rosewood's only a beta. Upton's being tried in the beta section and it keeps failing testing. For some reason, so it kind of... Like, if I get a hater like that, I will actively encourage the person to do it, because hey, why not? If they want to help the channel like that, then fine, you can help the channel like that. I don't care. As long as it's PG, I don't care what people say in the comments. As long as it's not insulting towards my friends. I don't mind being insulted myself. It's my friends that I don't... It's a big no-no for me. Hello, Massey. How are you doing today? Ozzy gets why it's funny. Hello, Crofter. Thick skin, thicker trolls. Exactly, GD. All you have to do to defeat a troll is know how YouTube works, and then you egg them on. Because the more you annoy them, the more they'll say, and the more they'll help you in unintentionally. Hello, John Deere Lover. I did miss your... I did see you saying hello before, and I think I was in the middle of a train of thought, so I didn't respond, so I apologize for that. Get out of the way! Ooh, I can play with both sets of beacons at once. Can I also... Oh my god, I can screw around with the indicators too. Yes! Disco field! Oh, the trailer's full. How long was the trailer full? Hello, Landy. Whoa, Ozzy, no need to shout. Somebody has caps lock on. Right, I'm gonna need to have a drink of water in a second because I'm starting to feel a bit dehydrated. I remember typing hi before. I think you said hello. It's been full for a few passes. Oh, good, good. Off to the BGA we go. We're gonna have to figure out a way to get it all compacted fairly quickly. Landy, have you tried the man truck pack from the mod hub yet? Because if you haven't, I've got some really bad news for you. Because that thing... We're raising money for breast cancer. I'm not raising money for it, I'm just trying to bring more awareness. For now, if I can get the guys together, or at least some of them together, I'd like to do a charity stream. Like, possibly as early as next week. Super short notice, I know, but you know, that seems to be the only way we can actually arrange things. Is like, hey, are we doing this thing today? Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Yeah, the man truck pack on the mod hub. is a hot mess. It's not worth downloading, and that sucks, because I really, really wanted that to be good. It was uploaded to Monos. I think it's a different pack you've got, Landy. Because the one you had, you said was great. The one that's on the mod hub doesn't work. It's non-functional. I was driving it along the road, it got stuck. It got stuck on the road itself. "24-hour charity stream, no. It'd be like a standard-ish stream, just maybe a bit extended. Or like all of us doing streams one after another, or something like that. Like I said, it's just something I'd like to do. There's going to be zero organization behind it. Was it the road or the truck? Well, nothing else is broken on the road, so I'm going to rule out the road. I'd be willing to bet it was the truck itself. Also, I'm gonna have to get this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that sorted. One stream altogether would be awesome. Yeah, that's kind of one idea. There's a few different ideas. Your road's like that in places. Yeah, but the road has collisions. That's the thing. The road has collisions, and that's what the truck will be reading. The fact that it gets stuck on the road itself kind of hints at there being a more serious issue. I'm getting them subs? Not today, I'm not. Started this stream with the exact same number of subscribers I have now. You're now driving on Cobra, it's fine. I think you've got a different pack for some reason, Landy. I think you might have a different version of it. Because everybody here saw it break. In fact, I'm going to go into creative money again. Oops, wrong button. I'm going to turn on creative money and just drive it down the road to show. I'll get this one because it doesn't matter. I'm going to be selling it off immediately anyway because I know what's going to happen. There we go. So if I bring it out here, this one probably won't do it. It might just be specific ones. You updated yesterday when it was released. Well, that makes no sense then, because this, assuming it's going to do the same thing, is going to get stuck over here. This one doesn't do it. The exact same one you have. Oh, hang on a second. Because this one's working fine. Okay. We're getting to the bottom of this now, guys. So if I get rid of this, because I don't actually need it, but if I were to get this one, which is from the same pack, watch what happens with this one, Landy, because I think we've just discovered what the problem is. Now, this has nothing on the back. Don't have a wheel. I do, but I can't really use it at the moment. This one breaks and gets stuck. And it's actually got stuck immediately. Now what's causing that? Also, yes, I am currently going at 12 FPS. I don't know what's causing that, but something is causing that truck to get stuck. Try putting different tires on. Okay, we'll get with the knock-ins. Which is the only other tire combination. We're going to take essentially the same line out of the shop as well. We're just going to come up beside it here and stuck. Ish, maybe. It's kind of free. Nope, stuck. So it made it this far compared to that far with the other tires. There is something seriously wrong with this truck. Like it's hitting something invisible. And even with four-wheel drive and diff locks on, it really struggles to do anything. So like we can get it around here, no problem. It's going to get stuck up possibly here. Possibly a bit farther up. Try a different map. I think it's this truck itself. Yeah, whoa, there it goes. This is on the mod hub, Pedro. There we go, now it's completely stuck. This managed to make it onto the mod hub. As part of a pack. It should not be on the mod hub. This passed testing. This truck passed testing. Upton didn't. So, yeah. Don't think I actually need to say much on the matter there. It's kind of shocking. And by kind of shocking, I mean it's a complete and utter joke that it managed to pass testing somehow. Testers get drunk before one of mod host was better. Yeah. Like that's what annoys me, is like that past Giants testing. Which is, we were praising it, was it just yesterday? For being the most consistent. Like it usually picks up on every problem. They just look at the log. No, they do actually go in game with stuff. It's just for whatever reason they somehow managed to miss the glaring problem with the fifth wheel trailer. Or the fifth wheel truck. Look on Discord. I will after the stream, Blash. Like, Giants testing is the most consistent, but sometimes it misses the dumbest of things. Hello, Jag. So until such a time as the fifth wheel is fixed, I'm genuinely going to advise you don't download the man pack. Just because it contains effectively a non-functional trailer. Or a non-functional truck. Hello, RS Viper. Seems like everybody's arriving now. Interesting. Truck needs a trailer to weigh it down. I tried it with a trailer earlier. That's how I got it stuck the first 3 times. Blackout. It's a collision issue with the truck itself. Maybe it doesn't do it on the map they tested on. Well, that's kind of irrelevant, to be honest. Is all pack messed up? It's just the fifth wheel truck, Dan. But the fact that the pack contains a non-functional mod means the pack as a whole is non-functional. In my eyes. Like, if you've got a mod pack and something in it doesn't work, that means that the mod pack doesn't work. Hello, Maxi. You just showed up. Yeah, I've tried it with 2 different trailers. One of them was just a bog standard in-game trailer. Neither of them worked. So the only logical conclusion I have is that fifth wheel trailer, or the fifth wheel truck, is completely broken and you shouldn't download it. Also, the silage equipment I have is just annoying more than anything else. The sapphire stuff. I'm sure if I was actually good at this stuff I'd be able to use it properly, but I'm not. I do, or should have, somewhere. Not sure where it's gone. It'll be in front loaders by any chance. I should have a misc, maybe? Yes. A buck rake. A cheapest, good lord. Cheapest chips buck rake, mine, but a buck rake by Peter J. Released today or yesterday. You have cold hot chocolate. Well, that's not hot chocolate, it's just liquid chocolate. Okay, mouse control. No. I'm kind of with Landy on the... What have I managed to do? Oh. I can heat it up, but then it's not... Then it's reheated chocolate. I want actual hot chocolate. Okay, so this... Okay. So it doesn't really have mouse controls as such. You can just push the silage off the back of it for some reason. Huh. This doesn't work as nicely as I thought. You do have some, you're just too lazy to get up. See, there's the thing. I think there's hot chocolate mix downstairs in the kitchen. I just don't know where exactly it is. I might try and dig it out tonight and have a nice big cup of hot chocolate after my dinner. Because that'd be really nice. Hot chocolate with maybe some marshmallows if I can find some mini marshmallows. Oh! I'm using it wrong. How am I using it wrong? How am I using it wrong? That's the only way I can figure out to use it. There's been an incident. Seriously, this is why I've got TARDIS teleporters, just so that I can... That didn't need any commentary. There are times when silence is the only option. Picture this in Discord. I'm gonna Photoshop it. I've done it again. Ooh, where am I gone now? Oh no, have I managed to get stuck outside the BGA? Oh no! I took down all the HUDs because I was taking a picture of it for myself that I can put on Instagram later. So expect to see that on Instagram tonight. How old am I? 26? Expect to see that on Instagram with some filters and stuff. I Want to Break Free came into your head. That is the perfect song for that situation. There are times on YouTube that I know I talk a lot, and that's kind of a thing across the channel. There are times when silence is the best way to do something. That by far was, or that was a good example of a silence moment, where words just can't convey how incredibly stupid that was. Dave the Buck Break. What? As you're pushing the side off it, you lift it up. I know. I've just kind of decided this is what I'm doing now. I'm just going to roll the silage pit. I figured out how to use it. It's just too complicated for my simple brain to understand. It didn't. There are times when words are just unnecessary and ruin moments. Am I familiar with the mining maps? Yes! That's exactly why I don't play them. I don't see the point of it. It's farm sim, not mining sim.
Hello, Dave. Is that Dave?
Ben Cook, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Where's the beard? Mostly gone. Same with the hair, Tommy. Face palming counts as clapping. Face palming counts as clapping, Witchy. Can I make silage from grass? That's what I'll be doing on the west coast. It's actually what I was doing earlier, was wrapping grass bales. By the time West Coast is out on consoles, it'll be dead. It's not Buddha Bill's fault that the, honestly, it's not... Yeah, it's not Buddha Bill's fault that so much of the stuff had issues the Giants somehow managed to not pick up until recently. You clap at night, but always gets you. Can almost guarantee it will not get you here, Witchy. Face palming is a one-handed clap with your face. Wonder how long I do this before I end up flipping the thing or crashing. Actually, 100% compacted. I've actually done that successfully. Hello, Matt. It makes the noise. So is knee slapping. Yes, knee slapping is one-handed clapping with your knee. You can also one-handed clap with somebody else's face. Don't encourage that, though. I get the feeling Dan wants the one-handed clap with my face. Sometimes. Just a good clap across the face. That is true, you don't even need your hands to clap. What are the water pits for? Adam, in real life, they're actually to, I think give water to the bacteria that live in the digesters. Because BGA does need a lot of water. Good close hand clap. I figured as much, Dad. I think I'm starting to come down with a cold. I'm gonna blame Landy if I come down with a cold. If I catch a cold, it's Landy's fault. He gave it to me through the internet. I've got an internet virus. One of those computer viruses. Got it from my computer. Right, let's actually get back to the silage. Hello, Wade. What up? Not a whole lot up. Get back to the harvester. Which, by the way, has been on this entire time when I was faffing about. Two John Deere 800s, a Class Jag 980, and two Case Pumas, a Smith Supercube slide shares. The Smith Supercube is amazing. Of course he did, Dan. He's got his internet back. Great video, got me through lunch at Agri College today. What was today's video? Oh, that was me talking about the upcoming paid stuff for FarmSim, wasn't it? Yeah. I gave my honest opinions. I don't think there's any... Bleh. Stop moaning about a cold. Excuse me, if I get a cold, I'm not cancelling a stream like a certain Landy kid did. I'll man up and do a stream with a cold. Unlike some people. Hello, Glengar. It's all of them, madam. All of the above. Still two of them and do silage for me. I actually like doing silage. How do you open GPS? It's Control and 0 on the numpad. So you can flash it up like this. Landy, I cancelled it because I was hopped up on painkillers. And I was downstairs. I didn't trust my ankle to actually bring me upstairs. This can't be well. Yeah, that's sometimes. Sometimes I do that. Mainly on the other channel, though. The main screen, you mean this one? It's Control and the period on your numpad, which is right beside 0. Is it time for a Stannis stair lift? No. Lift my head up when I'm not turning or harvesting a crop. Okay. I'm lifting it, putting it back down really quickly now. Look, I can even do it while I'm harvesting. Look at me, I'm lifting the header while I'm harvesting. Ooh, dangerous. I actually missed a bit. Oh crap, I was actually lifted. Come back later if you walk your dog. I probably won't be streaming later. Landy's probably going to be starting in a minute. But actually, yeah, full stop. It is actually called period. RIP keyboard. That wasn't me hitting the keys particularly hard. Am I American? No, I'm Irish. I just watch a lot of American TV. I'm gonna imitate Courseplay for a second. Hang on. Is my helper drunk? No, I'm just doing Courseplay things. It's fine. I'm being Courseplay. While I'm doing this, actually, could the mods get the link to today's video and spam the crap out of that at the end of the stream, please? Snap it into reverse and just go straight backwards to imitate your Courseplay. Mine likes doing circles. Mine seems to think it's a ballerina. It keeps doing pirouettes, and I'm not entirely sure why. It'll do like one pass and then start doing pirouettes for some reason. I'm making crop circles. It's not really crop circles if there's no crap. No crap? No crop. I would have clicked show on that, Dal, because it's true. Oh, that was a bit over the top. Wade just said hashtag you're a goof to me, which I was goofing off. Won't be satisfied until I can harvest upside down and backwards. That is true, Dan. Yes, thank you, driver, for not getting in the way. No, that's yeah, that's being in the way. What the hell? You're supposed to read those. That's the whole point of them being flagged up to you. That takes effort. This is true. The tractor hates me. This is also true. Rip my ankle. Ah, it's getting better now. It's not actually in too much pain now, so I'm kind of happy that it's healing. Yes, you didn't time him out, so Sim did the worst thing. The trailer is full, I've noticed that, by the way. I did notice it this time. But Shift Z, there we go. Times 8 will do. Shift F. Control F even. Away we go. And just looking at the time, it's looking like we'll just be able to drop this off the BGA and they'll be calling this a stream. Because it is coming up close to 7 o'clock. How long is the stream on for? We're actually just about to start finishing up Weekend Vlogger. I'm going to drop this off the BGA and then we'll call it a stream. Courseplays hopes and dreams of being a ballerina. Yeah. I've done the same thing again. Every single time I take that same wrong turn. If a NASCAR driver did farm sim. Turn left. Okay. Turn left. Okay. Turn left. Okay. Turn left. Okay. Turn right. What? How can you get a pink case? You edit it for yourself. You make one. That's what I did. I wanted a pink case. I made it. Is Mr. Landy streaming tonight? I would presume so. Although, if you guys want to watch Landy straight after me, that's fine. I would like you to watch the video too as well. That I put up today. Because, for all I know, YouTube's going to randomly decide to demonetize that as well. like I did yesterday's, despite the fact that I did nothing wrong. Kept my channel PG despite what I normally am like for, what, 3 years now, and YouTube's still, you know, demonetizing stuff because it's not apparently PG. Which is great. I might as well just swear. For all the difference it makes. But I know that a lot of people come here because there is no swearing. There's a few people that I know of watch me because I don't swear, because it's kind of nice. Why is the beacon on the back of the Richard Western not flashing? Is that what that is? Is that supposed to be a beacon? Because it's just a solid light. Where am I from? I am from Ireland. What time is it for me? It's 6:57 PM. Next Thursday. At 6:57 PM, just coming up to 7 o'clock. Which of course is when I end my stream. You want RainbowDave back? I do plan on getting RainbowDave back sometime soon. I've just been really enjoying streaming to Rainbow. It's meant to be a flashing beacon. Ah! Yeah, it's just solidly lit. I'm guessing if I had that beacon light extension majig that it'd work. I'm guessing Landy's just gone live because everybody's leaving. But that is about all we have time for today. 6:58, so I don't mind doing this a couple of minutes early, but it's fine. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I will edit up the picture that I took during it and put it up on Instagram. So check that out in probably about an hour or two's time for the lovely picture of the case managing to get stuck at the top of the BGA, or at the top of the silage pit. Please do watch today's video as well. Dal is being kind enough to spam it into chat right now. I'll leave you guys by saying I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 17 on Upton by Lancy Boy. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.